So we got brother Kyle here in the truck, and we're testing out the steering column. We got it up in the truck, and I don't know about you guys, but we think it's way too in our chest. Way too in our chest. We're using our cheater steering wheel here to get an idea of just how bad things can really be. I wouldn't worry about that though. We're gonna get our steering wheel shrinker on it.
Super easy to drive with your knee though.
Right, it would, yeah. But no, we're gonna try shorten it. We've never done this before, and I couldn't find anybody that's done it. Probably because it's not safe. So don't try this at home. What do you think, Kyle? About how much things you take out of this thing?
Oh, between an Asian guy and a black guy.
Somewhere in there, huh?
Yeah, 6 to 8 inches.
Yeah, I'm thinking 6 inches. It'll look good. Like move it down about 6 inches. Well, yeah, the steering wheel. Yeah, somewhere right around there would probably be good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So all right. So we're gonna get this in the chop saw. I think. Well, we'll have to take it apart first. And we'll turn you back on. So stay tuned and talk about it. But first, this video is brought to you by Evil Energy for all of your fuel system fitting needs. They have a bunch of other stuff I didn't even know about on their website. So use the link in the description below and use our code TALL10 for 10% off everything in their store right now. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video. All right, so bunch of shit that we don't have footage-wise, so we're gonna have to catch you guys up on what we're doing. So you guys seen in the truck, brother Kyle here had the steering wheel in his chest. We didn't like that. Bad.
That was on the other phone.
Yeah, we're gonna re-record it.
Oh, okay. Then they didn't see it.
We're gonna re-record it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Anyway, so brother Kyle had the steering wheel in his chest. We didn't like it, and neither did the guy who's trucking it, right? So we came up with this elaborate plan full of ropes and pulleys on how to shorten this. So we did have footage of it in the saw over there. We cut this down in the saw. We had footage of that. We took 6 inches out of it. So, you know, which seems like a lot, because it is. And we beveled it. See how I got these nice bevels? I mean, look at that. Like, ooh, like hand maul. And so we got these beveled. We're going to try welding it together, which, I mean, I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to try it, right? Don't try this at home. We're
Closed course, Mexico.
We're trained professionals from Mexico. So yeah, so we got this beveled. We're going to do something like this. And we got this piece of angle iron to hold it while we do it. So something like this, yeah. And clamp around there, tack her up, weld it. And after we get it welded to give it a little bit more strength, we got this sleeve. So we're gonna do something like this, right? Give it a little bit more strength. Hopefully it doesn't come out like a horseshoe. I think we'll be okay. So we'll weld her up and we'll get her back in the truck. We'll see what the new distance is from the steering wheel to our chest. So stay tuned. All right, so Kyle is gonna tack this up. I don't know what we're next. We're just gonna weld a little bit and take it apart and spin it, weld a little bit, take it apart, spin it.
Tack it.
We're gonna tack it, spin it.
Tack it, spin it.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna quarter weld it like they do pipes to keep it from walking, you know. But this is only for Acme trained professional welders.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and put 2 tacks on it, and then we're gonna flip it, put 2 tacks on the other side.
Go for it.
See how straight it is, bud.
Now, to my untrained eye, that looks pretty straight. I just will have to get like a big straight edge on it or something. What?
It's a little bowed.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Look at the top.
No, I see it, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to give her a whack. All right, well, we'll turn you back on when we get this more done. All right, so we got this welded up, and I did a little dressing with the flapper wheel, mostly so we could get our sleeve to go all the way over. We gotta get it right here before we weld it. But I've been checking straightness with the straight edge here. So we want to get it close. Like, I don't know how much it's really gonna matter, but we did 3 passes on this to weld it up, and we checked straightness each time, adjusting it as we went. So that way it wouldn't be too crazy. And
Like a 30-second out for one side.
yeah, there's a little out on one side, so we've been trying to adjust it a little bit, but it's really hard to get it to move without going too far. I hate this device. Anyway, so we're gonna get her straight. We're gonna weld our sleeve on and get it back in the truck. So we're gonna do that. Stay tuned. So me and Kyle feel like it's important to clarify that
This is not a good idea.
this wasn't our idea either. Like we said, you know, maybe you should just like buy another one. There's more, like, also we probably could have like just cut it down here and then like somehow re-spline this. And we know a guy.
That took money.
We know a guy, right? But this is what the customer wanted, and he is going to be informed that this, you know, I mean, it probably be okay. It should be okay. But if it's not on us, right? So again, do not try this at home. We're going to go ahead and weld this sleeve on now to give it some extra strength, because why not?
So now I'm sure stupider stuff has been done before, okay?
Yeah.
So everybody remember that.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
Yep.
So we welded our sleeve on, or Kyle did anyway. He welded the sleeve on, just giving it some extra structural integrity. Should be okay. Should be okay. We might do like a twist test on it at some point, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna twist this before you break this weld. So let's put it back together real quick. Screen wipe.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, fellas, we lost a lot of footage, so we don't got us taking this apart. So I figured I'd at least show you how we put it back together. So we cut the end of the tube off, so we had to put a slit in the bottom of it. The stock tube has a slit in it, so when it's clamped together, it has some squeeze. There's a seal down here at the bottom. I'm not sure if we're going to rebuild this, but we're definitely going to get some new bearing, because there is a bearing in the mouth of this. So this would slide on here with your clamp. Hit the hole. Jesus. It's been a while. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so all it is really is just this clamps and squeezes this together. You put a bolt through there, you're good. There's a bearing in the mouth of this, like I said. And we don't have a new bearing. This bearing's toasted, don't spin. But this snap ring, I mean, I'm not really sure what it is.
Retainer.
Retainer, some kind of retainer.
Yeah.
It goes down in here.
It goes inside the
centers
little
shaft,
groove.
Inside the... Yeah, and I don't know if our groove is going to line up, but...
Well, we can pull that up a little bit.
Yeah,
we have an inch and a half of
we can
clearance.
do something, but that just goes in there and centers it, and it feels pretty centered. It's not a hard spot or a wobble, and it'll feel even better once we get a new bearing in there. So that's pretty much the reassembly. Like I said, when you take it apart, same thing. Take this clamp off. Depending on how rusty, it should just slide right up after you get this retainer thing off. We're going to get her back in the truck, and we're going to have Brother Kyle test fit it again and see how it feels now that we've shortened it.
Tom, you can't breathe in outer space.
So we got Kyle back in here with our test wheel, and it looks a lot better, like with the comically large wheel. What do you think, Kyle?
Oh, dude, this is dope, dude. Have this thing up here like this, bubble the windshield out, dude. We're
Bubble
good
the
to go,
windshield,
dude.
yeah. All right, so we got the actual wheel that's going to be in the vehicle. So yeah, you can give me this. Get that out of the way. Slap that on there. Now you're up higher than it's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be like more like that, right?
Yeah, and then we're gonna push it up like here.
We might push it up a little bit. Well, the cab's gonna move a little bit once we get the new mounts on it. So I don't want to do that till we get the cab in. But like this stock, which I think is probably right about there, down a little bit. Can I put your wrist on it? How's it feel? Put your wrist up there. Hey, your wrist, man. You gotta wrist it. That's how I drive. I don't know about you.
Fingers in the dash.
Fingers on the dash, man. Playing piano, dude. But I think that looks pretty good, huh?
So yeah, I'm telling you, if we get it up here, yeah.
Yeah, we can get it up a little bit more, right?
Right here, so we can see the gauges perfectly.
Well, I like. Okay, this isn't a problem for him. He's a little bit shorter, but if we push it up more, our knees would at least clear when we got in it. So that'd be super nice, right? Right about there. Yeah. And I think that wheel's pretty nice too. So yeah, I think this is a success. We'll have to see how she goes. See what the owner says when we show him this video, you know. Warning and all that. Anyway, live from Mexico, fellas. This is Tall Garage signing off. We'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment and do all the stuff that YouTube tells me to tell you to do. And we'll see you in the next one.